Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of New World. This episode, in the last episode, we saw the conclusion of World War III and many countries being formed during it. And this episode, we're gonna see how these countries are gonna rebuild after World War III. So, first thing I want to mention is I finished the state layer, added more cities to the map, and yeah, this list is not relevant anymore. Now, first thing we're gonna see in this episode is more countries being formed, primarily where the UN is headquartered. So, what's gonna happen with this? Well, first, the UN is gonna actually be moving its headquarters to the Dark Grey team. Not Dark Grey team, the Grey Union. They're now gonna host the headquarters for the UN right at the capital. But when this happens, other UN members are gonna get promoted to leadership, like lead-in members. Those countries are gonna be the Grey team, the Rose team. Just realized there's too many stars in this area now. Delete those. Delete that one. Now one getting that leadership role is the Lavender team, and last one will be this green team. There'll be 4 leadership members, and unlike the UN in real life where the Security Council has like veto powers, these 4 only power they have that countries don't is they can call the UN into emergency sessions. I just realized I didn't do the states of this country, so let me just do that. Okay, there we go. But anyway, the UN is gonna release all of this up here as separate countries. Let's look at how they do that. Alright, so the separation will go like this. There'll be a blue country here, a beige country here, a green country here, a like dark cyan country here, one sec. I hate my freaking programs. Let me try this again. What was last country? I did this one. Okay. Right. Then this one. And this one. Then this one. Okay. Then there's gonna be a gold country right here. Or a brown country. But yeah, no, it's supposed to be here. Yeah. Right down here towards bottom will be this country. Let's do that color. And this one will be made that color works. Is gonna be this country form. I hate how it does this. It never gets it fully. You know what? I don't care enough to fix it properly, so there we go. Almost fixed. I'm sorry, this was just bothering me. Fix this now too. Right, there we go. Then, guess next color we can do is this like seafoam green. Oh, yeah, that color looks fine. In this country up here, we'll just main this white color. Because this will still be UN territory, this island. There we go. Now it looks good. And then, of course, a lot of these countries are going to be joining the UN. But first, that white country is going to be joining as a leading member. The rest of these countries will just be normal members to the UN. And all of them are actually going to join in on the UN. Let's get a nice, accurate selection. What? So yeah, all of them will be joining the UN. And even more countries are going to be joining UN on top of that. These two countries down here will be joining. All of these countries over here will join. If the star would come over here. The cyan country right here will join. This new country will join. This green country will join. And all these new countries up here will join as well. The UN has made an effort to get every single country in the world in the UN. And over like 4 or 5 years, we'll say each country in the world will slowly join. And why is the country all messed up? One sec. Yeah, that didn't work because this program's super evil. Yeah. Well, I'm just bad with it. So, yep, fixing this real quick. No, I'm gonna fucking scream. How about that? And this country needs this land back. And I don't care about the coast for this country. They also joined the UN, even though I really just want to wipe them off the map now because they pissed me off. Oh. No. This country will join. This country will join. And then the last two countries not in the UN will join. And now the UN is a global power. And to better balance this out, they're gonna be promoting more countries to leadership role. They want like a country per region to have it. So the Rose team has this entire region. Oh wait, that gray country's not in the UN yet. Now they are. But yeah. The Rose team goes from here to here with their leadership, and it goes like that. So, the first communist leader member will become a Liam member. Duh, just said that. This purple team will become a Liam member. The gold team up here will. This Oh, not this country. This country will. And another country that's not in the UN. Let me fix that. Here we go. And then for our last Liam member, it will be... Who should I make it? Well, it's going to be the Screen Team. And now there's 10 Liam members. And I want to, like, outline what, like, areas each country, like, has a responsibility for. Now, this is kind of, like, shows it. Let me see if I can make it look a little bit, yeah, like this. So, as you can see, there's some overlap, but like every like Liam member has like a whole region to take care of. The three most powerful countries have the most. The Lavender team, the Gray team, and the White team up here. They're all like have a lot of countries left over. Another thing that's going to be happening is the economic leaders. Now, I'm not economic leaders. What would you call them? We'll call them economic leaders. The yellow ones are like the main leaders. And the two economic leaders in this lower area will be this country and no, not. It'll be this country for this whole area. Actually, how do I want to do this? I know. So instead of like having economic leaders, the UN sets up economic regions. We have the square economic region down in the south. Have the circle one over here. This guy's not the right one. And I also wanna change how I'm handling these shadows. Can you just behave, program, for once? I want to do this. I think that's good. So we have the circle one over here, have the diamond one towards center, trapezoid one along this coast, the heart one up in this continent, the heptagon one around here, the arrow one up here, the square one along here. Just visualize it. Here's circle one. So yeah, and this is like directly like handled by the UN. The UN wants this. Speaking of the UN, they're actually gonna be releasing one of the occupied countries. That will be this one that was former fascist, but they're not gonna release it in one whole country. Alright, so the partition blue team's gonna look like this. No. Incorrect. Wrong. What happened? Oh, there's this one stray pixel. I hate you for doing that program. But the orange... No! Orange team's gonna exist right here. This... not that color. That color. Then this country is gonna be right here. Wait, I wanna do it like this. They're gonna be that color. And then right here, it's gonna be a red country. Yeah, they can have some coast up there. And then this blue country's gonna stay, but it's not gonna be the same country. This is where all the capitals can be, and the UN's gonna help fund creating more cities here. Let me pull up Statler actually. And let's update this a little bit. So that's a state. That's a state. That one's a state. Let's give you third state actually. And there you go. So now there's a lot more countries in the world, and the UN's gonna do it one more time with this country up here. And they're 3 separate states, so what are they gonna do? Well, they're not gonna let them, like, go back to being one whole country. No. What they're actually gonna do is they're gonna let this country still exist along here. That's on the wrong layer. Great. But they're gonna be allowed to exist like halfway through where they are. And then the UN's gonna form a new state right here and here, but they're gonna combine this into one big state, and they're gonna be like, hey, you guys can have the rest of this. So they get the rest of this. Actually, it would be easier to just go like this, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that country's released. And now time for the last one, the Central Anarchist country. How are they gonna do this? First, they're gonna fix how many cities they have because they didn't do a good job. And then just make it easy, I'm gonna just fill in one color before. And I put those cities on the wrong layer again. Every time I do that, I get so pissed off because it's such a waste of time. It's waste my time, it's waste your time, it's waste everybody's time. Bam, 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 bam. Then just make it easier on myself for dividing this. I'm gonna show you how I've been doing it. I've been just refilling it, and the initial color was they're not back, don't worry. Now I'm gonna divide them up. Alright, so they're gonna divide them up like this. This red country will be right here. No, way too big. There we go. This colored country will be right here. Actually, let me do some like that. Then this yellow country will be right here. Then down here will be a muted pink country, as well call it. And the central anarchist country is allowed to exist just right here. They're not allowed to be anarchist anymore, though. So now the central anarchist country will look like this. But this isn't last country that's dividing up in this episode. Because now country that's been around for a long time is going to be dividing up too. The gray country feels like it's gotten too big and it wants to give a lot of its citizens independence. So that's what they're going to be doing now. And the division's going to look like this. There's going to be not the whole blue country taking over the whole continent. There's going to be this blue country. No, I know that song. There's going to be this green country. This red country. No. What does it do with that? It's going to be this yellow country, and the rest will stay as the green and gray country. And they're of course going to need capitals, so let's put those on there. No? 3? No. Air. So that's where their 4 capitals are going to be. And same thing is going to be done with these 2 countries, the pink in this country. Alright, so this is how this is going to occur. This, no. This light pink country will be formed up here. Just realize why this. There we go. This light blue country will be formed right here. This orange country will be right here. Let me fix this mistake. No. Incorrect tool. Program. There we go. That's fixed now. No, not the whole continent. This country will be formed right here. And now for them, I'll get capitals. Every country that was just formed will be made into a democracy, and they will all join the UN. And now we have like a pretty filled up world map that's only about, I would say, consider two large unions in the world left. There's this green one, which just united, and this one, which the people want to stay together with. And why is this back to this? Yeah, you know what? How about this? Because this country pissed me off so much, the blue team immediately declares war on them, and yeah, they steamroll it, and the country's now gone. They just got formed in this episode, but they pissed me off, so they did. And this dark blue country has it all now to themselves. If you paid attention to me, you stupid program, you could have saved the city today. But no, you had to be a butthole. So guess what? There's now a city gone because of you. Not a city, a country. And the UN is like, bro, that wasn't very cool. Why'd you do that? And they're like, I'm sorry, UN. And the UN just decides to temporarily suspend them for that. Even though I was the one who made that decision. But they're okay with being suspended for right now. So yeah, that'll do for this episode of New World. Our world map is looking really full now. See you guys next time.